2 days straight. I turned the game off. I started crying. I went to sleep, all types of and like it was crazy.
So we've seen his jewelry collection, and we've also seen Woo Wop tell him this.
Don't worry about it.
But we haven't seen a lot of growth with DDG's dreadlocks. So why aren't his dreadlocks growing? It's actually extremely simple, and there's a lot that goes into it. So let's make it personal to you. If your dreadlocks aren't growing, you gotta take a look at a few things. Look at your hair type. If you have a tighter curl pattern, your hair is gonna appear that it's growing slow. And if you have a straighter hair type, it makes it appear that your hair is growing fast. So many people always ask me, why is your hair growing so fast? Or how is this guy's hair growing so fast? Or like, this guy's really the dreadlock guru because his hair is growing so fast. The number one reason why my hair appears that it's growing so fast is because my hair type is really the sweet spot for hair growth, of course. But with me saying that, keep in mind that everybody's hair grows about a ½ inch every single month, totaling to about 6 inches every single year. So everybody's hair grows at just about the same rate. But why does straighter hair appear that it's growing faster than tighter curls? Imagine a spring, which would be a tight curl pattern. If you were to stretch that spring and make it straight, it's going to obviously appear maybe double, maybe even triple, or even quadruple the length of the actual spring itself. And here's another example. Think about your intestines. Your intestines stretch extremely long. I think it's like up to a mile or something like that. You can look it up for yourself. But it all fits within your stomach. Why? Because it's all bunched together just like a tight curl pattern. I know that's a weird example, but that's a good example for you guys to really understand. So the tighter the curl pattern, the hair is going to appear shorter. The straighter the curl pattern, the hair is going to appear longer. So that is the first reason why DDG's hair, or even your hair, doesn't appear that it's growing. The second, and one of the most important reasons, and I think you'll be happy about this one, is that your hair is actually finally starting to mature. With the dreadlocks becoming more mature, meaning that they're more tight and actually fully developed, means that the hair is going to stop shrinking. For example, if your hair is still maturing, it's going to keep compressing and compressing and compressing until it's compressed all the way to where it can't compress anymore, meaning that it's not going to shrink anymore. So if you find that your hair isn't growing, it's probably because your hair is still maturing. But for every single person out there that has a tight curl pattern, meaning from anything from 3C all the way to a 4C, has noticed this one thing. The moment your dreadlocks are fully mature, your hair seems like it grows extremely fast. For example, with my hair being a 3C hair type, there was about a 6-month period to where my hair didn't seem like it was growing at all. But now that my hair is starting to mature and be more developed, it starts to hang a whole lot better, and it's no longer going to be shrinking. The third reason I would say that your hair appears that it's not growing is because you need a retwist. If your hair hasn't been maintained or taken care of, it's going to appear that it's just all bunched up together and not hanging. If your hair doesn't hang, it doesn't appear long. And of course, when your hair gets longer, it wants to hang a whole lot better, but you get there by maintaining it. And of course, there's many ways to maintain your locks. You can twist with gel, which I would recommend getting Greatlocs locking gel, or you can do interlocking, which maintains the roots very well, and that allows the hair to hang. Or you can use what I have right here, which is a crochet hook, which this ties up all the loose hair and maintains all that frizz to allow it to be fully mature. Meaning that once it's fully mature, it's going to continue to grow at that length. It's no longer going to shrink. But the method is really up to you on which route you want to go in. If you want the locking gel or the interlock tool or even the crochet hook, all those are linked down below. And if you don't know how to twist with gel or use the crochet hook or the interlock tool, tutorials are all linked down below as well. But maintaining your roots allows the dreadlocks to wilt. And what I mean by that is instead of the locks sitting straight off the scalp, it's going to lay on the scalp, which means that all the hair is going to lay down and look longer. Now I'm going to throw in an additional reason why your hair is probably not growing. You're possibly adding too much products, which is stunting the growth of your hair. You need to step back and look at what products you actually need to be using. If you're going to twist your hair with gel, only use one gel and stick to that. And like I said earlier, I would recommend the Greatlocs locking gel, not just because it's a product that I've used, but it's a vegan product and it washes out very easy, and that's what you need. You need products that wash out very easy. You need something to wash your hair, whether it's a shampoo or a detox. Figure out what you want to do and stick to that. Don't use a bunch of different products to add into your hair. And realistically, that's all you need. There's some people that add conditioners, there's some people that add oils, and for me, I don't want to keep adding too much stuff to my hair, especially things that my scalp naturally produces. So keep in mind, your scalp naturally produces oils, and that realistically should condition your hair. Now looking back at DDG, another reason his hair possibly isn't growing is because he's trimming the length, and a lot of people do this. Many of you probably don't know that there's a lot of celebrities or even people that aren't celebrities that are actually trimming the length of their locks in order to keep their locks at a certain length. A lot of people like for their hair to reach their shoulders and then they keep it at that length. Or some people even like just to get down to their eyes if they have like a high top fade or something like that and keep it at that length. And you just simply do that by trimming the lock. And of course, after trimming the lock, you're going to have sort of like a frayed tip. So then you just tie it in with the crochet hook, and that's what they do. But this video is more of peace of mind to let you know that your hair is growing, just be patient. That is the ultimate thing you need for dreadlocks, is patience. And a Greatlocs crochet hook. No, but all seriousness, yeah, you gotta get a crochet hook. If you want products like the crochet hook or the interlock tool or even locking gel to make your dreadlocks, click the link down below to go to greatlocs.com to pick out the products that you need for your dreadlocks.